In today's world, the internet is as essential as the air we breathe. From the moment we wake up to the time we go to sleep, it's an integral part of nearly everything we do. We connect with loved ones, manage our finances, order food, stream our favorite shows, and so much more, all with the tap of a finger. But have you ever stopped to wonder, even for a moment, what life would be like without it? It's almost unimaginable, isn't it? A world without instant access to information, without the global village at our fingertips, feels like stepping back into a distant past. Yet there was a time when the internet was just a concept, a budding project born out of the need for secure communication during the tense years of the Cold War. From its origins as a military experiment to its evolution into the indispensable global network that connects billions of people today, the internet's journey is a fascinating tale of innovation, collaboration, and transformation. As we embark on this journey through the history of the internet, from a military project to the global network that shapes our lives, we invite you to subscribe and join us. Discover the milestones, the pioneers, and the pivotal moments that have made the internet what it is today. Welcome to The History of the Internet. From military project to global network. The Cold War origins. In the shadow of the Cold War, the world was a chessboard of geopolitical tension, with superpowers engaged in a high-stakes game of brinkmanship. It was a time of nuclear arms races and the ever-looming threat of global annihilation. In this era of uncertainty, the United States sought to gain a strategic advantage through technological superiority. One of the critical challenges was ensuring that communication lines could survive a nuclear strike, allowing for command and control capabilities to remain intact. This need for a resilient communication network sowed the seeds for what would eventually become the Internet. Enter ARPANET, the brainchild of the Advanced Research Projects Agency, ARPA, later renamed the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, DARPA. Funded by the U.S. Department of Defense, ARPANET was conceived as the first network to implement packet switching technology, a method where data is broken down into blocks or packets and sent through a network via the most efficient route. This was a radical departure from the circuit switching method that had dominated communications, where a dedicated line was established for each conversation. Packet switching was designed to be robust and flexible, capable of rerouting data around damaged parts of the network. The first successful message sent over ARPANET was a modest login command from a computer at the University of California, Los Angeles, UCLA, to another at the Stanford Research Institute on October 29, 1969. However, the system crashed after transmitting just the first two letters, L and O. Despite this initial hiccup, the message marked a monumental moment in the history of communication. It demonstrated the feasibility of remote and resilient computer networking, laying the groundwork for the development of the global internet. The implications were profound, hinting at a future where information could flow freely across a network of interconnected computers, transcending physical and geopolitical barriers. The evolution of networking. As ARPANET expanded and connected a growing number of computers across various institutions, the need for a universal communication protocol became increasingly clear. This necessity led to the development of the Transmission Control Protocol, Internet Protocol, TCP/IP, by Vinton Cerf and Robert Kahn. TCP/IP was revolutionary, designed to send packets of data between networks in a way that was both efficient and reliable. This protocol suite became the language of the Internet, allowing disparate networks to communicate using a common set of rules. The adoption of TCP/IP on January 1, 1983, known as Flag Day, marked a significant turning point in the history of the Internet. From that day forward, ARPANET and other networks began using TCP/IP, laying the foundation for the modern Internet. This transition was not just technical, it symbolized the move from a network of networks under the control of a single entity to a decentralized and open architecture. This change paved the way for the exponential growth of the network in the following decades. Another milestone in making the Internet more user-friendly and accessible was the creation of the Domain Name System, DNS, in 1984. Before DNS, navigating the Internet required memorizing numerical IP addresses, a cumbersome and impractical method for most users. DNS introduced a way to map these numbers to human-readable names, transforming the user experience by allowing people to access websites using easy-to-remember domain names. This innovation was crucial in making the Internet more navigable and paving the way for its mass adoption. The birth of the World Wide Web. While the Internet provided the infrastructure for global connectivity, It was the invention of the World Wide Web by Tim Berners-Lee at CERN that revolutionized how we use it. The web was conceived as a system to share information between researchers globally, utilizing hypertext to link documents to one another. This was fundamentally different from the existing internet infrastructure, which was primarily used for email and file transfers. The web added a layer of accessibility and interconnectedness, allowing users to navigate from one document to another through links, regardless of where the documents were stored. Berners-Lee also developed the first web browser called World Wide Web, later renamed Nexus, which was a breakthrough in making the internet accessible to non-specialists. For the first time, users without extensive technical knowledge could navigate the web, opening up a world of information to the general public. This browser and the ones that followed democratized internet access, making it a tool not just for scientists and researchers but for everyone. The mid-1990s saw an explosion of web browsers, which played a pivotal role in popularizing the internet. Netscape Navigator, launched in 1994, became particularly significant. It offered a user-friendly interface and enhanced web capabilities, contributing to the web's explosive growth. Netscape's success also kicked off the browser wars, leading to rapid advancements in web technologies. The popularity of these browsers made the internet a central part of everyday life for millions of people, setting the stage for the digital age. The web's evolution from a niche information-sharing platform to the foundation of the digital economy underscored the transformative power of connecting the world through an open, accessible, and ever-evolving network. The dot-com era and expansion. The late 1990s heralded the dot-com boom, a period characterized by a frenzied investment in internet-related businesses, driven by the belief that the traditional rules of commerce did not apply to the burgeoning digital marketplace. Startups with a dot-com in their name secured massive investments based on growth forecasts that often ignored fundamental business metrics. This speculative bubble saw the birth and rapid expansion of companies that promised to revolutionize commerce, communication, and life as we knew it. Among the tumult, Amazon and Google emerged as pioneers. Amazon, initially an online bookstore, quickly expanded into a one-stop shop for everything, defying skeptics and surviving the eventual bursting of the dot-com bubble in 2000. Google, starting as a research project by Larry Page and Sergey Brin at Stanford University, transformed into the dominant search engine, fundamentally changing how we find and interact with information online. These companies not only survived the crash, but also thrived, evolving into the tech giants that shape much of our digital world today. The aftermath of the dot-com crash led to a wave of innovation. The rise of broadband internet replaced dial-up, drastically improving internet speed and accessibility. Mobile internet began to take shape with the introduction of smartphones, changing the way we access and interact with the internet. Social media platforms, starting with sites like MySpace and LinkedIn, followed by Facebook and Twitter, redefined social interactions and the dissemination of information. These innovations laid the groundwork for the modern digital era, transforming the internet into an even more integral part of everyday life. Contemporary challenges and future directions. Today, the internet faces a myriad of challenges. Privacy concerns have intensified with the rise of data breaches and the commodification of personal information. Cybersecurity has become a paramount issue as digital threats evolve at an alarming pace. Additionally, the digital divide, a gap in access to the internet and technology between different demographics and regions, persists, exacerbating social and economic inequalities. Emerging technologies, however, hold promise for addressing these challenges and pushing the boundaries of what the internet can achieve. Blockchain technology offers a new paradigm for secure, decentralized transactions and data storage, potentially transforming everything from finance to supply chain management. The Internet of Things, IoT, is connecting everyday objects to the internet, creating smart environments that could revolutionize homes, cities, and industries. Artificial intelligence, AI, is becoming increasingly sophisticated, offering unprecedented opportunities for personalization, efficiency, and understanding. Looking ahead, projects aiming to expand internet access worldwide, such as satellite constellations, could finally bridge the digital divide, bringing the benefits of the internet to every corner of the globe. The future of global connectivity looks bright, with the potential to create a more informed, connected, and equitable world. Conclusion. From its origins as a military project to its role today as the digital backbone of global society, the internet's journey has been transformative. This evolution has been driven by innovation, collaboration, and regulation, reflecting the collective efforts of visionaries, engineers, and policymakers. The internet has fundamentally altered how we communicate, learn, work, and play, becoming an integral part of modern life. Understanding the history of the internet is crucial for appreciating its potential and navigating its challenges. As we look to the future, we are reminded of the internet's capacity for change and the importance of ensuring it serves the common good. The journey of the internet is far from complete, with each development offering new opportunities for advancement and reflection. We invite you to subscribe and join us as we continue to explore the fascinating world of technological innovation and its impact on society. Together, we can appreciate the marvels of the internet and contribute to shaping its future.